Oh, hi. I'm Andrew, and I'm selling Berserk Dragster. My brother and I have it for sale now. It's a small luck Chevy powered rear engine dragster, and I'm going to do a little walk around. So come a little closer, and we'll start with the cockpit area. Over here, of course, on the steering wheel, it's a quick disconnect. Press down hard, comes out, goes back in. This is the shift. This actuates the shift solenoid, and this is the trans brake. Over here, this is the fuel cutoff. It's incrementally adjustable. This is an aircraft part right here, so you can lean it out when you're warming it up. You have the this is ignition button. These are the nighttime lights when you're racing at night. This is the trans brake light. This is an EGT. Can you see it? This is an EGT that is on the number 2 cylinder. Oil pressure, of course, TAC. The water temperature is actually an oil temperature. There's a sender inside the oil pan. This oil pressure is not oil pressure. This is fuel pressure. So I got the fuel over here. I got the oil over here. This is an oil pressure dummy light. If it drops below 20 pounds, this light will illuminate. Shift light. Up over here, you have a shift solenoid box. This is my 3-step. I have a burnout, I have a high limit, and I have a trans brake on that box. Really nice shifter. Here, zoom in over here. This is the Mike Troxel's chassis tag. He built this in 1976. This car has never had any crack or chassis repair. This has hundreds, maybe even thousands of laps on this car, and it has never had any kind of crack or welding repair. This steering wheel comes off and goes over here when you're climbing in. Right over here is a hook for the helmet. The belts, as of this video, the belts are out of cert, but they were certed. Okay, let's come over to the engine. It's a Hillborn front cover, fairly new Hillborn pump. I got a big filter down there, crank trigger that I shop built. Take a look inside of here. I have a stainless steel wire mesh filter to keep, crap out of my engine, and I will always run with a filter. Here, come around the back. To prime it, when you start it, you pop this one Zeus out, you flip it up, and you can get right to the injectors. Here, take a look down in here as I open this all the way up. Oops. Oh wow, what this? Can you see down in there? Can you see down in there? You can almost see the valves. There's such a straight shot on it. But this is all built by me. I made this whole scoop. Here's the mesh. I made this whole scoop. I made these velocity covers right here, and this is an adapter to hold the scoop plate. On the distributor cap right here, this little plug comes out. I put the timing light in there to phase the distributor. I have a lot of really nice touches, throughout this car. Some really good design and engineering. Okay, over here is my oil separator. It takes venting from both valve covers, and also the transmission. The puke is down here on the bottom. Here's my transmission temperature gauge. Right here is my battery. Let's see what we're doing on battery. 12.6 volts in the battery, that's good. Coils over here, SFI case, polished GM case. Okay, around here, this is a chrome and stainless wing. Here, come see these stickers up on top over here. I got some Raceway Park class winner stickers. Raceway Park is closed now. This is my friend Roger Toth for the Music Machine. I'm representing Roger, and of course, the Big T. In the back here, this is one of the best features on this car is the double calipers. So we have 2, 4, 6. We have 8 pistons clamping down on each side. So the 16 pistons all together, I got as much braking force as a Corvette. In most tracks, I won't need to use the parachute, which saves a little bit of time in between rounds. These are the lights for the. Just stay there. You see the lights came on. Those are the lights for nighttime. It's required. Let's see. Here's the battery charge posts down here. You got negative and positive. And this is actually this rear is chromed, but at one time there was a regulation that you can't have a chromed rear. This is a chromed rear out of Tony Nancy's top fuel car from the 60s. It's an 8 3/4 Chrysler Ham with 430 Richmond gears in it. Let's see. Up front, it's the standard centerline wheels. In the back, I have weld wheels in the back, and these back tires are drag radials. So going through the finish line, even if you're hard on the brakes, the car doesn't bounce. My 60-foot is the same as it was with the Hoosiers that I had on it, and it kind of really stabilized the car. I'm going to hop in right now. I'm just a little bit short of 6 feet. I weigh 165 pounds. So if you're about my size or smaller, you'll be able to fit in this car no problem. Come on over. Let me flip these belts out of the way. I'll put the steering wheel over here. Here, come a little closer. I love it, I love it. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I have a double redundant master cylinder. The front 2 calipers are on one master cylinder. The back 2 calipers are on another master cylinder. So even if I lose a wheel, I'll be able to get this car stopped. Anyway, you can see how I fit. I'm not wearing a helmet or a fire suit now, but I love this car. It goes straight as an arrow, but I can't have 2 cars. I got to sell one, and the rat out of hell is getting a blown small block, and I'm going exhibition racing where I get paid. So that's it. Oh, also take a look over here. This is my playback camera. After I do my burnout, I come back. I put my hand like this, push this forward, and it starts to record. It records all the information on the console, and it also can see, well, my competition sometimes if I'm on the right-hand lane, but also the tree and the entire runs. It'll read my EGT going through the finish line. It'll read my fuel pressure going through the finish line, and it'll watch the tachometer to watch the shift point and what the RPMs are going through the finish line. It'll watch also the oil temperature and the oil pressure, and it'll watch if I'm hitting the shift button with my left thumb or if I'm shifting it manually. So it's really, this is a great tool for analyzing a run, and that's my walk around. I hope you like the car, and I'll see you at the track.